and the English self they break teeth. He talk say because of the things when you don't do, now people look and can't give am say make him go represent. But I hear say for the senatorial election, they buy presidential form for you, you buy senatorial form for yourself. Say they carry them up, they roll them. You know, say you know really big like that, they roll them. Knock am for ground. Wow. Say you know they go Senate. But in the talk say now na the turn in equity, fairness, and justice. Now na the turn of the south of Nigeria. And then I want to ask one question: whether east, west, north, or south. Bad governance na bad governance.
Yes.
Whether east, west, north, or south, good governance na good governance. Maybe we even go back to 1999. We get Chief Olusegun Obasanjo from the south. If we narrow the thing now to the southwest of Nigeria, he do 8 years. Yana do a come, you know, complete his own. Good luck, Ebele Jonathan come. President Muhammadu Buhari don't come. Make we ask ourselves. Dollar no they ask, where are you from before I rise? Dollar no go ask, where are you from before I rise? The bandits, the terrorists when kidnap that prelate, they don't ask him, say, what's your name? He can say, I'm a Methodist prelate in the name of the Father, Spirit. Oh, no, we not carry you.
They say collect 100 million.
They collect 100 million. Ghana must go bags, 5. Now they pack and come. So what do they talk? We say, politicians go sell you a narrative when go favor them. When you don't reach the point where we say, then get issue with person when we say they are same level. But what the Nigerians need to understand and say, your vote now your choice. Go out, go register. If you don't hold your voter's card, protect them. On that day, we go show the political class, say, now our right to choose the right person we say we want for this country. I rest my case.
Okay, all right, I'll more quickly just look at what's consigned. Army invite Methodist prelate for linking soldiers to kidnapping. I beg, I want to ask one question. Waiting be army work for inside Nigeria? That's one question. Secondly, waiting consign the prelates, consign the experiences, the true experiences we BC he encounter in the den of the kidnappers, we kidnap them. Then map somebody, the person can't share your experience. No matter who they dare or who they involved. Not be my truth I go talk. If I can't talk my truth, in region where you can't begin call me to ask me. More like intimidating me to counter my truth. Make it not be say my truth, not be my truth again. Where the Nigerian soldiers then they will be say the no fit, make sure say they release the man in time. Make it be say in people for not pay the 100 million we they pay. That's not the question. What's be the work of the Nigerian army at that time? At least we get special forces deployed to the east for inside all of this case. We get special forces too for the north. For most areas, the way we say they get this crisis them. So what's in the field? We just talk yesterday say most people night they don't kidnap. So for yesterday for inside Kaduna where they travel.
Yes, sir.
What's in that we don't do about that now? I mean, when they pay money tomorrow, come and talk their experience. Because say come here, come and explain why you have to link army to this. Why? Because he won't stop me now from share. I mean, when it be say people where they kidnap now, come and maybe they no fit talk their truth again.
No, maybe they want you know say in a direct accusation. He said the army they help those people. So the army they call up now.
The army where him see. This is his truth. This is based on his personal encounter. Where him see.
They won't know waiting in see.
Now why the army they call him? So can't talk waiting in see. No be say that they call him in can't talk.
Waiting in see. So but me and you know how things they do. When it don't reach like this, the person feel intimidated to come feel like okay, make I withdraw. Maybe they say they feel come back tomorrow because maybe the people not be truly army people. Maybe a person where we are army uniform.
Maybe now waiting
all that.
From the question when they go ask him now. Now he go come talk waiting in see.
Okay.
Then they'll come look so okay. Maybe from waiting you see. You understand? Now waiting he see. The army won't tell him he can't talk waiting he see.
But she will get special forces for those. Waiting them been do before he see waiting he see. As in Babam. Okay,
there was a scene. Make we enter the next paper quickly. Make we know as the matter take be. The Punch. And I will go look. Insecurity. Local foreign companies withdraw 69% of investment projects. 69%. Okay, page 19, carry that one. Dislodge terrorists from Northeast, recruiting massively in Kaduna. Theater commander, now they talk this one. So people where they don't move from Northeast, they recruit massively for Kaduna. As we don't talk, and they even kidnapped some people recently, and yesterday said for that axis again. Prelate abduction, army denies complicity, experts demand probe. They won't find out. Waiting in C. They can't tell us. INEC laments low turnout, says 20 million PVCs unclaimed. We talked this thing yesterday with the guests who we get. Why they know they reach out to the people who gets the PVC. Renewable energy investment potential in Nigeria over $104 billion. Now UK give us that update. Lagos ports collapsing. West African cargo diversion imminent. Okay, make we look. All right, we move. The major yarning where they say APC Exco, governors divided over Buhari's succession plan. Screening reports today. We go wait to see report card. It's coming out today. Get ready. We come down. Hijab crisis. Police beef up security around Kwara School. They talk say they don't open one Mokumusha. Oil marketers running at loss. Multiple government oversight. Forex affecting business. MD 11 PLC, they give us that update for there. They say, we move. Customs sees 828 bags of foreign rice. Others in Benin and Lagos. Okay, wow. Foreign rice, 828 seized. Okada riders desert Lagos roads. Police impound 140 motorcycles and arrest passengers. Yes, now the matter be that. We move. We see other ones. Couple. 3 children die in Ondo crash, 5 killed in Benue market. Very, very sad. Federal government deploys response team as Lassa fever kills 153. And for here, they say Nigeria, Spain signed 9 MOUs on criminal matters and others. Attention. Chukudi, which one you see?
That photograph.
Yes.
And something when we say, he go make person belle sweet. That's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, and the King of Spain. Now, 2 of them there for the center like that.
That.
You know, now Oga Godfrey Onyema and the Oga President side.
Yes.
And then what we don't notice now, say, many of the people when they this our country, when they privileged to thief. Because a wise man once said, Ole everybody, and ile moba shani barawo. Meaning everybody na thief. Now the person where we say they break, or where in they do the thing, now he be the barawo. So the tendency for everybody to thief, they, number 1. Number 2, Buba Galadima been day television when they do interview, when he talk say, some people thief more than what they need. And then what they think I'm wait to. So if I need 80 billion now, I can thief it. But I must not thief 81 billion.
Because I don't need the extra one.
Some of these people, when they're the privileged class, then they talk things like, say, they're not really reasoning when they talk. Waiting no be your own, no take them. Even if you need the 100 million, Baba, no take them. Because no, it don't belong to you. Now, what our president don't do now, say, some of these people when go thief our money, can't go diversify for other parts of, Europe and America. And the say UK, they reign again. UK, they reign again. So many of them, they go there and other parts of Europe, where if you just go, maybe go like Ibiza, some go, they beat you, because they wear short knicker, they drink juice. For beach side. Oga President don't talk, say all these places where this money they go. Now live, I no go fit hide them again. Once the money go there, we'll carry them. So kudos to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's a good one.
Makes sense.
Not be saying just they travel because he like to travel. Some people go talk say he like to travel. Say last week in the Malabo, today in the Spain. Why? He just they travel. Some people even talk say if you just come back now from Spain, just talk say my preferred candidate is so and so. I'm traveling. Don't say that. He's not just traveling anyhow. He's traveling because he's doing things. He's doing things. Although he has traveled very well, but he's doing things. And then we'll go. No, make I just stay down. Now allow pressures continue.
Now.
See, how children when go school to go learn, go reach school, can't see police truck back for front, police when carry gun there everywhere. They'll come ask say what's going on. They'll say, some people won't protest because now they wear hijab. Some people not happy. And then what in be school? School now where picking they go learn. You add value to this person, whether now Western education, vocational education, so that the person go in turn add value to society. But the hypocrisy of our society, the people who even carry this religion come, no, they carry the thing for head like us. The people who even resemble the picture of our Lord Jesus Christ, so they see, no, they behave like us. We don't get too extreme in our practice. Hey, why should the children wear hijab to school? They are not supposed to wear. If they wear hijab, our own children too will wear choir gown. They will wear aladura clothes. Why? And let these children go to school and learn. Now, what is supposed to be their focus with that? But unfortunately, we don't allow all these things becloud our sense of reasoning when we know they see beyond our nose. And now this thing will call the cause quarrel. And then, you know how many times they don't close this school?
Yes, sir.
This same thing happened for Osun, it happened for Ogun, now it happened for Kwara. Other parts of Nigeria, why? Why religion extremism na problem for us for here? Why? And we never learn anything from Corona. Corona, when we say he come, the people when we say, now then they hold the key to the holy, for example, St. Peter's Basilica, when they for Vatican, Pope talks, say, may nobody come. Because you know, one more come spread Corona for where in day. For Saudi, they say, may nobody come Mecca and Medina. Because they know one more come spread. So if people, they logical in their reasoning, why is this our own? We don't get blinded to run. Now, these children go to school, they learn. They fear. Because they see police officer when carry gun. To protect them. Because they wear hijab. What's going on?
What's going on? Precious, you see anything?
You go down, yes, of course I see. Because Chukudi just talk, it will shock you, say, some of the religious houses where you say they operate the way they operate for Nigeria, they operate like that for Obodo Yibo.
The
ones will go fast early in the morning to in the night. When they reach there, they go give them fruits in between. The ones where say they tie head, they wear trousers enter. When they reach there, they wear trousers. The same church, but for abroad, they wear trousers. So you go come there like seeing a different God for different environment. Well, Marco scroll go up, Jerry. Matter like a break SARS for this place. So PVC is unclaimed. We talked about them yesterday. As it say, why these people didn't get their database, right? Meaning say they know say these people don't register. Most of them get number. Assuming say at least 50% of them, their numbers they know they functional again. The rest of them when they get their numbers, just like they go send you message for your NIN. Why INEC no fit send messages say come collect your PVC. Your PVC they so place.
Ready.
Why I they talk I'm saying 80% of Nigerian agencies the problem with them gets now relationship, how to relate, communication. I don't call on customer service, make it no be like say I carry that matter for head. Because I mean, it is very poor. We get very poor communication. In fact, all government agencies see themselves as God.
Maybe those
they don't owe you any explanation. How people PVCs don't they over the years to the tune of 20 million.
Their phone screen don't
and
break.
you have their data, you have their phone numbers. Those people even put next of kin.
Yes.
Some even get next of kin contacts. I'm sure saying when you register, all those ones.
Maybe they don't.
And yet they don't do anything about them. And then in the shop for radio, how many people who get those PVCs don't see this newspaper? How many of them they read paper? How many of them they watch TV? How many
Maybe
of them
they don't quarrel with their next of kin. You don't know all these things. You understand? And you know say Nigerians call away we no save. Somebody just call you, hello, I'm calling from INEC. INEC.
You say na scam.
I don't know him.
You say na scam.
And then what the matter then where they worrisome. Two matter where they very worrisome. Just to tell you the reality of the Nigerian situation. Insecurity. Local foreign companies withdraw 69% of investments in projects and will define direct foreign investments. The ones who manage gets like this, so they jackpot, they come on back. Why did they come out? Because the Nigerian environment, they hostile for businesses. Whether we like them or not. First of all, how they fit access forests? Because most of their raw materials, most of the things that they use, they need to bring and come in. How they go use access the forex to bring them in? You go bank now to collect forex and problem. CBN don't bank forex for most essential things or most things them. People who get the forex now are politicians. Now get access to the dollars.
Delegates have a little bit of dollars too.
So how these politicians they fit access dollar where be say genuine business owners them no fit access dollar where they truncate businesses right now for inside the country. Things they fold. These companies then where they fold like now people now no get job again. So for inside this hardship, so now papa and mama now no go feed their children again. For inside this hardship, so it is very, very sad. Moving on to dislodged terrorists from Northeast recruiting massively in Kaduna. We dey surprised by what they see for Kaduna. We're not dey surprised at all now. Although RFI been done hint and before, say these people then when be say you they do like this. As they handle them like this, they go they spread. Make you bab them. You understand that kind of thing? Say it be like say they give them more morale. I no understand the politics of dealing with terrorism and banditry terrorism for inside Nigeria. I mean, until our security agencies and our governments handle this matter of insecurity with sincerity of purpose, we'll not go make any headway. Because as it's day like this, it be like saying politics now we use the shroud them. So the team we just they throw blames from one place to the other. And the team matter just they get worse because everybody they feel like say, oh, no one touch these people, our people. Oh, this some kind politics still they involved.
All right. Maybe we just run through the Guardian quickly because of time. I will just run a massive. The Guardian, they say Don Etiebet and other APC chiefs raise alarm over fake delegates list to national convention. Matter did go check out for page 28. Federal government plans to imprison Kanu without trial. US-based lawyer tells Ohaneze. This matter, page 7 carry on. Army denies complicity in prelates kidnap as youth protest. This youth. Okay, why malaria cases will continue to rise in Nigeria by World Health Organization. Check them out. Mosquitoes don't plenty. APC stakeholders, Pandef slam Buhari on successful charge. They say they understand that matter. Make we come down. 1.2 trillion naira unremitted oil money raises fresh concern over federal government's revenue agency. Okay. Watch out for the RAM column tomorrow. Okay, good, that's it. So Chukudi, quickly, 1-1, make we move.
And then what we get what they call TSA, Treasury Single Account. Now I mean say Anytime when somebody tell you, say, please send the account number, you know, go see Mr. Ezu Guchukwude or Mr. Augustine Ezeja. You go see Federal Government of Nigeria.
You don't go even see Ministry of Justice.
So that
or Ministry of this. Now
so that once the money enter, bing, 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 now the full Nigeria now go shake as they receive the alert.
Yes.
Unfortunately, no be so e be. And then what this one go a long way to show, say, even if we bring policies, implementation a problem because now human beings and then go still oversee the success or the failure. So some people go they look say, yeah, I'm gonna bring the thing come now. We'll still set leg. We they live for a country where we say you say make everybody get NIN. You understand? You say make everybody get BVN. Some people see they run bank accounts we no get.
Yes.
We live for a country where you talk say maybe everybody get NIN and terrorists see they make phone call, they collect bags, Ghana must go. We don't know where then they. So now we, the people, or Nigerians, because these people don't come from Malaysia or Singapore. Now Nigerians, they cause this thing. But what we need to do, now to ensure, say, see good, see bad. If you go for good, you'll be celebrated. If you go for bad, you'll be dealt with. As Nigerians, we don't reach the point where we say, if person do bad, we go ask, which type of bad he do? The man thief 80 billion. He try, yo. Because if he share that 80 billion into two, he return 40 billion. They say, he don't return 40 billion. He carry 10 billion, go do case. All the lawyers show up for court like this with their stashed agbada, my lord, sir. Objection, my honor. Objection, my lord, may I. People go to alarm. He go give 500 million to people who go where Ashwebi, they come, they shout, leave our brother, leave our brother. By the time when they leave, he buy for me, contest, he win election, he go represent the people. Case closed. It's a shame.
Wow. Precious, anything where you see here, maybe we just move on quickly.
Of course, there was that matter we get to do with oil. Oil. The one way Chukudi don't talk about the 1.2 trillion unremitted oil money raises fresh concern over FG's revenue agencies. It is very shameful and embarrassing. Say till today, everything we get to do with our oil industry still they shredded in secrecy. We still never know how much oil will be say would they produce. We never know how much amount of that oil would they produce. What would they export for refining? We never know how much petrol will be say would they import and how much petrol will be say would they consume for Nigeria. Everything concerning our crude oil for Nigeria still they very shredded in secrecy. It is very, very, very shameful and embarrassing. This is the country where we say won't move forward. When it be say countries when they talk about renewable energy, very soon it be like say the crude oil can become curse for us. Because very soon most countries now don't they look beyond what make Elon Musk be the richest man. You know, see as Americans when they use battery cars, them they use laugh the ones the way they use fuel. Because it is fuel don't cost, gas don't cost. We were charging our own and all of that. So that will tell you more people now for US go begin buy battery cars because I mean they don't fit deal with fuel matter again. Countries don't already phase off. Countries don't they already say you say in so number of years we go phase out cars and anything we go use all this energy. We go look at renewable energy and all energy. We'll see the thief money for inside oil. We'll see the thief money for inside oil. And then nobody fit talk anything about it. And then we dey fight corruption. What are we even doing?
It is well. All right, we'll go open phone lines for now. Make we follow us talk. Make we know which of this matter do you for body as it be. Talk as it be. WhatsApp number go day. Phone number self go day. We would like to hear from you. Chukudi, thank you very much.
Fresh.
We'll go run the same thing again tomorrow. Will they come back after this short break? No go anywhere.
just now. Oh, yeah, begin call us, tell us how this matter, the way you see for newspaper, take do you for body. Plus the ones the way you say go cover shades right now on top the top story, how they take do you for body. WhatsApp number say go begin show on top of your screen. Begin send us WhatsApp messages. Back for no. How the matter they take do you for body. Because I mean, and because of you and I make we day here. When you call us, only 60 seconds clearly now you get to use talk your mind and make you quench the volume for your TV so that we're not going to get here sound and all of that. All right, Mako Waka enter inside the top to read them right now. Buhari administration encouraged corruption. Who talk this one and to whom? Oga Buba Galadima. Why you talk am? You go know when you be so add the flesh reading inside the matter. FEC approved 23.52 billion naira for petroleum, power, and police reform projects rather. So they don't talk, say they don't approve, say 23.52 billion naira. Now they go use handle petroleum, power, and police reform project. Okay, you go know about them. Remember, saying Wednesdays, now be say FEC, they hold their meeting. And yesterday, Wednesday, now they hold meeting. So this one are the outcome. Motori, many travelers abducted for inside Kaduna. Again, many travelers, now they don't bab for inside Kaduna. All right, now the headlines for inside the matter with this honorable move begin at the flesh reading inside them one by follow.
Oh yeah, quickly, make we do we remember say the numbers don't they open already. Just start to call us or send us WhatsApp message as you see them. Oga Buhari administration encourage corruption. Now Oga Buba Galadima they talk this one. Who this man be? Now former member of the board of trustees BOT of the All Progressives Congress and APC. Oga Buba Galadima has decried. Don't talk this one to the approach of President Muhammadu Buhari towards nipping corruption in the board in his administration. Say no doing well. Say like saying in administration they encourage corruption. Galadima, while giving his assessment of the fight against corruption in Nigeria, said the arrest of the former Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, did not justify that the Buhari-led administration was fighting corruption. We know say that bros allegedly carries some kind 80-something billion. For that side. And the money still, we still they look at matter they be, but this time waiting Oga Buba Galadima in talk.
And they cost another like 90 million. They suspect them for another 90 million. Again.
So
all right.
Cash out.
Moving on to the next matter. The Federal Executive Council don't approve 23.52 billion naira for petroleum power and the police ministries projects them. So for yesterday, we be said and get the Federal Executive Council meeting, we be said person we be said sit down on top of the meeting now. Got Vice President Yemi Oshibajo. Now he said on top of the meeting yesterday. The contract they don't approve 23.52 billion naira for 3 different ministries for inside Nigeria: petroleum resources, power, and of course police affairs to use handle some kind of things and we be say they won't handle for inside those ministries them so far. So we hope say this money them later. We no go here say 3 billion, 10 billion, 15 billion inside. Somebody chop them. We hope say they go use and do what they want use and do.
Well, we are sharing the money now. Hope say they go use and do the thing where they share them for. All right, this one now very sad news because it been come out and people they wonder say again, waiting they happen. They say many travelers they don't abduct them for Kaduna. Yeah, very sad. Armed persons block Bimingwari Highway where they for Kaduna State, abducting many travelers and burning at least 8 motor. They burn 8 motor for there, and a group of residents of the area now talk this one. Say they see as the matter they be at it in the Shelle. The gunmen reportedly blocked the highway, intercepted a convoy of motorists between Kuriga and Manini near Udawa, and kidnapped an unspecified number of people, which we say they don't even fit count how many people they carry, but they sharp bad people. Okay, so Ibrahim Nagwari, the chairman of Bemingwari, said that in the last 4 days, terrorists don't they attack motorists for that road back to back in the last 4 days. Where the security personnel were supposed to handle these things day? Where that was self now question. They say they abduct people, they go, they also kill people, they also wound plenty people, and this thing don't they happen back to back. Now waiting the chairman of that area being talk.
So sad. So traveling now, ogmonge problem for some people inside that environment.
You not fit. That area, you not fit even try and say you just want reach front. They don't go know as you reach front whether you go come back or whether na phone call them go receive say your money na 50 million. It no come make sense again. But where the security personnel was supposed to do those roads, what did they do? What did they happen? Well, Open phone line for now. Make una follow us talk. What you think about the story we don't carry come? The one self we did newspaper this morning we don't talk about. Anyone we touch it for body, they talk to us. WhatsApp number self D. Send us message in case your calls no go through.
All right. We get Kelechi with the callers from Lagos. Also note if you send your WhatsApp messages, we could hear from you so that we read them later on. I could take Kelechi call from Lagos. Kelechi, good morning.
Yes, I do. Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Kelechi, welcome.
Welcome.
Precious, I owe you a bottle of Coke. You're a radical newspaper analyst. I like you.
Thank you.
Very radical.
You and
Chukwu.
I like what you talk this morning. Different gods for different environments. We don't see them. Since why I don't see them, maybe today. I think they only they see them. In Nigeria, Christianity abhors same-sex marriage. You can't even marry more than one wife, even when it is necessary to marry more than one wife. Christianity say no. God of Christian in Nigeria say no. But the people will bring this Christianity and that is their God for us, the word man and man. So the economy has been very, very strong. God has never punished them. But here in Nigeria, our ancestors, God will continue to punish us for what our ancestors don't do. We don't hear my sister. God bless you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, Kelechi, for
this table where you want shake now, Kelechi.
You don't break the table.
Before we get started, the table of ancestral calls. Like so, you people will not get ancestors. We will cross them. Thank you so much, Kelechi, for your message. All right, WhatsApp number still they open. May you begin call us. Tell us as this matter then take do you for body. You see the thing come up.
You know, say this thing, the thing where you talk earlier. Me and my friends we didn't get this conversation.
Okay.
You talk say when Mama in Nigeria, she the vex where people the girls they wear trousers they go church. She say Mama go Yankee, go day with their first pikin. Mama they wear trousers go church. She say Mama why they wear trousers? I say the place go.
Okay. Not be man garment again. It don't become woman garment now. The garment don't balance. And they tell you to the tune of fasting. The long distance fasting when they give us for year for that 30 days. But that one they give them with water and fruit. But our own go fast and dry. Because we get to suffer for Nigeria for God to hear our prayer. If we not suffer, reach God. Well, I could leave that. Kelechi could not break that table.
Kelechi,
trust me. There are too many things that we go talk about. We come in peace. Let's leave Wahala out of it. Phone lines they show for your screen. Begin call us. Tell us as this matter then take do you for body. WhatsApp number also they send in your WhatsApp messages now.
Let's say we get caller. Anybody did here? Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Okay.
We don't lose that.
It is well. Let's not enter fight this morning.
I also know because of your hair we make you they laugh like this.
Nah,
because I don't say that your hair matter.
They say this young,
you there far from the kingdom of God for Nigeria.
No,
not only when you go abroad, now if you go heaven.
Yes, when you go abroad, you can go to heaven. People will get dreads. People. May we take Ian? Hello, Ian. Good morning.
Ian, good morning.
Yes, this is Ian from Calabar.
Ian, welcome.
I want put here for this security talk.
Oh yeah, now go ahead.
You see, our government they sabi wetin dey inside the security matter, but they just act like say they don't know what they happen. People they say they control this thing. Top people wait they for better big matters for this country. They say they're supposed to act immediately. Say this thing, not to stop them. And if they don't take decision, made up their mind, say this thing, we won't stop them for this country. This killing, we won't stop them for this country. Then go stop them. But you see, some of them, their conscience don't die. Just because their family know they're affected. You understand? Because their family know they're affected, they just pay less concern. If you know, they don't know, say, no be their family that they kidnap, no be their family that they kill, so they just say, okay, they live like that. So it don't make sense.
All right.
It don't make sense.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much for your contribution.
So the government made them try to get more conscience, do something. Right. There are no people where they do all this kidnapping. So my own contribution to that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ian, you don't remind me of what them say, Abacha say, if terrorism lasts for more than 24 hours, or 48 hours for inside any state,
like
say government know something about that. So now waiting then saying talk, not be saying I make quote them. Them say in talk. Alleged
speech.
Alleged speech.
Yes. My own concern for this one of this conversation we'll read this morning now about that people where they kidnap for Kaduna. Now, the person where they there talk say for the last 4 days, terrorists don't they lay siege, the way they don't they attack motorists on top that road for the past 4 days. Now, if not the first time it happened, you go fit talk say, okay, well, maybe security agencies not there.
They know they're aware.
They know they are aware. Second day it happened, maybe the phone number of the security agencies them, not they go. Third day where it can't happen, maybe they not come office. But 4 days, back to back, they kidnap people, they kill people, they
and then information never reach say something they happen for this place.
And this na highway where people they pass. So you know, people tell me say these people, some security agencies where suppose they that road, they don't know say this kind of thing they happen. Where waiting they lack for this kind of situation. 4 days. 4 days.
We'll take another call first.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Miriam, you did here?
Good morning, people.
Good morning, Sister Miriam. Welcome.
Good morning.
You want to tell me that for the past 4 days, that these bandits, that the terrorists, have been laying ambush around that Kaduna Abuja expressway. You want to tell me that the Nigerian army are not aware? They cannot station their patrol vans around that area. Is it today, just yesterday, that they come to know that those people have been there since 4 days ago?
Yes, sir.
Nobody sent you. As it is now, they are more concerned about 2023 election. Period. Dollar is now 600 and something naira. Sweet plantain is now 1,000 naira. Everything is on another level. Go and get your PVC. This is an advice. For those of you who are not hearing words, that are saying that your vote will not count. If your vote will not count, nobody will condescend to your level to come down and be drinking this with your children in the same cup, or lying down in a bedbox mattress. Go and get your PVC. Give yourself sense and brain. God bless us all.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you. God bless you. If your vote no they can, nobody will come bribe you for your vote. Nobody will buy rice give you because of your vote. They no go send you. But because of your vote, they count.
That's now why they go through this process. They spend money to make sure say they get your vote. So if you not count,
but really, it is disheartening. So security operatives, they are aware, or maybe they not just let them know. Say this kind of thing happen inside the road.
4 days, precious. 4 days. How 4 days go past and you tell me say the security personnel no say they kidnap or they cause bad meant for that particular highway? 4 days.
All right, we could take this message from Sunday Agbehi from Benue State. He talks, say, good morning, my people. If Nigeria government and Nigerians want insecurity to end today, it will end because the capacity is there to end it. So why will never feed them if the capacity there? He can't say for matter with NNPC 1.2 trillion naira. Now God go help us. There is no truth about NNPC. He can't say, and I wish I'm a lawyer, I would sue INEC for just keeping PVCs and lacking the knowledge to distribute them to the rightful owners.
All right, we'll take Kelechi. Hello, Kelechi.
All right, we'll take Kelechi. Kelechi, good morning.
Kelechi, you did here?
My sister, precious, the brother,
we greet you.
I wanted to ask a question. They don't give me ask a question. They can't cut me off.
What's the question, sir?
I want to. Hello.
Go ahead.
About yesterday's issue. Where I bring that INEC chairman, I needed some clarity.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask a question.
Oh, yeah, ask him.
INEC said, hello.
Go on.
Okay, INEC said they have database to collect information, but they don't have database for election results. What is the difference between?
No. So the INEC Oga explained that matter yesterday. The database in talk about now say anybody where they don't register before for INEC. Oga, make I answer that question for you based on what the INEC Oga explained. You didn't hear me, Kelechi?
Explain. I'm sure
Kelechi, okay. So if you didn't hear me, Oga INEC, at least from what you explained yesterday, INEC get database for everybody who don't register there before because either your name don't they captured for their database before or your details, including where you come from, your village, your this, your that. Once you don't they captured, it they there. But they not get database for the number of people who vote at a particular election. You understand? Meaning say, for instance, that 2019 election, that period where that case been happen, they not get a database of the fact say I register and my database day INEC server, no mean say I vote. You understand? It don't mean say I vote for that particular election. The fact that I even vote for governorship no means I vote for presidency or for presidential election. And so INEC no get the database of the number of votes. No means say they no get database of number of people who don't register for their platform.
Yeah.
Now, what's in the organ they try to explain.
All right, we'll take another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, David.
David, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. All right, go ahead.
I want to talk about this Kaduna issue.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
now.
go ahead.
Carry go.
Okay. You see, in Nigeria academic force, where did we located? It's not Kaduna.
You say waiting?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. We hear you now.
You
say
said the
waiting.
Nigerian waiting?
Nigeria, this army, all these forces, their headquarters is not from Kaduna.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Why all this is happening there? Happening in their own base, and they keep quiet. That is the simple way to tell you that governments know about all these things. If something happened in the Southeast here now, you would have seen the response of government. But government just silence the matter and don't talk about it. People are dying, they are kidnapping people, and they just keep quiet. So we are tired of all this kind of government. All we need a strong government that anything happen, they will swim into action immediately, not from jumping from one country to another and here is burning.
All right.
Thank you.
For this country.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Amen.
David.
Thank you so much, David. We'll get another
Thank you,
caller to
David.
stand by.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Jovic.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Jovic. You're welcome.
Yeah. I want to comment on security in Nigeria.
Oh, yeah, now.
Sharp,
Go ahead.
To say the truth, we don't have security in Nigeria.
Why you talk so?
And the security we have in Nigeria, they cannot perform because of authority from above. If anything happens, where army or police or other security agencies supposed to work immediately, they will collect, unless they approve them from above before they go out. Maybe say they don't know anything to do, but the problem where we get is say the authority from above no give them chance. It be like our presidents or our big men, they are there for this problem where they happen for Nigeria.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you,
So that is
Jovic.
the problem we have.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Shobhi.
Thank you so
very
much.
much
All
for
right,
your
Moko Shapali read
Thank
messages
you.
because there's plenty for
Oh, yeah,
here. From Obodeze Wede for Lekki, he talks, say, good morning, my people, please. How do I log into INEC site to change my location because I just relocated? So go visit INEC website. If you define the website, the best way for you to see their website now to just Google INEC Nigeria. You just see the website will
It will come
Then
out,
the thing
yes.
they user-friendly, go see the different things, at least for their menu button, the things and what you need to do to change your location. So they user-friendly, go see them there. You can say on the Kaduna attack, I think all the security men are all in the east. And the terrorists are now aware that the state is porous for them to operate. Until they return all the security men to the states, they need them more. We will not have peace. My questions are, who are the terrorists? Why are they calling the government from? Are they in the same Nigeria or Chad?
Questions.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Shapali to more messages as you take day here this morning. Good morning, my people. Precious, this your flowing gown. I beg. Thank you. This now evidence of being a delegate.
Now, delegate money should stay by the gown anyway.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much. It's obvious the people in charge of security in Kaduna region know what they're doing. Their families are not involved. That's why they take it with liberty. The truth about NNPCO, no truth about them. INEC sabi waiting, then they do now. The country in a drama stage, we are watching. You say I come in peace. AB, I send this one from William Estate. AB, thank you so much for your message. I bet not gonna they call our WhatsApp number and a message you say not gonna send. No, because he say, please, can I get my vote card? Can I get my voter? When can I get my voter card? When you go the place where you be say you register,
Go where you register,
you go see say
collect am.
you did there, you
You
go
dey
fit
there.
collect them there. And this one say for the Kaduna Highway, Kaduna State has the highest military base in Nigeria. Please, the government knows what is happening there. I come in peace. All of us are just come in peace. Eyi Ribe, Jerry, and I send this one. Okay, And good morning, my people. You see waiting they happen for inside this country about the kidnapping. The Nigerian government, they behind them. In the truth, unless unless we are being deceived. All right, my people, I agree. So now my honest opinion is that all the governments, they are wicked and hypocrites. Our previous years, now bags of rice, cows and cars, now them they share. For down, get delegates and dollars that they give them. This time around, they know that bag of rice, cows and cow, no they enough. So the kukuma upgrade them to dollar.
To dollar.
And you talk, say, the government, they wicked to us and another. But you know, just talking, messages too plenty for inside this place.
We'll try to
we go hope so we'll get time to read them as time go on.
Yeah.
And God's favorite from Oka will see your message as you talk concerning since the dissolution to Nigeria problem revolution because the present administration don't fail us. Now so you talk. Well, messages too plenty. Time no go dey make for fit take because we won't enter inside another matter. And we go expect your message for that matter we won't enter.
Yes,
this thing where they say things very important for human being life. When you don't take away food, shelter, and clothes where person wear for body, now relationship. Whether now with your family members or with the person who you love. You see matters of the heart. Remember, say the last time we bring Dr. We come here, say heartbreak feel really break it. They cut heart disease, if you break your heart.
Yes, yes.
Really, really. So heart matter and relationship matter are another serious thing. So more we even talk about them. Sometimes when you start relationship like this, the energy where the thing you start, not be the energy where they use go when they don't reach midway or the final stage. So what's in they cause that fire when they come they like say you don't they quench for inside relationship? What if you make me person like this say, I know to dig my partner the way I dig them before. You know, I know to sunshine you the way they sunshine you before. What if they make that feeling come down? And how you fit even use take your partner and say, okay, they will be like say, I know love you again. The way I love you before. It ain't easy to talk. How if you tell your partner truly, say, you don't feel the same way about them again. And then if truly on a two they committed to working towards achieving, you know, the success of that relationship, how on a fit come together to use make sure say the relationship walk through in spite of the feeling not being there again. This is a serious matter because now part of the reasons we make so many relationships they be like say they get key leg these days. Well, relationship expert and marriage coach we name now Uche Juan. He go join us on top of Zoom. So you touchlight this matter and you give us tip. And we'll also open phone line. We could hear from you on our experiences, how this relationship matter do on for body. Sometimes your fire they quench. Uche Juan they join us on Zoom, but it be like saying after this break we'll go handle them. So we could take small break when they come back.
back. Now still the Good Morning Naija show. We still Kajad here. We still Tanda Gidigba. And I hope so you still there with us because this one, the conversation we won't get now, it really, really concern you and I. And I been talking earlier. Say relationship now one of the major things where human being they use they survive. And then won't talk about how person with their relationship or with their marriage. Because sometimes you say the fire or the thing where they ginger on for the beginning, can't they die small when they carry go for the movement. Waiting they cause this kind of thing. And how you go fit solve the problem. What you need to do to make sure say you keep the fire burning as Oyibo go talk am. And just paraventure the fire where you try am, it no work. How you go fit tell the person say, bros, sister, feel like say this fire now to move, fit revival, that kind of thing. So we go to get all this discussion. And today we go open the phone line for now. Make una call us, ask our guest question because him na relationship expert with Sabi. He don't do this thing for years now, and he get experience, and he go fit answer some of your questions. And carry your relationship matter come, make we help you settle out. Now Uche Juan, now go join us via Zoom. Okay, Uche, how you dey? And if I say your sound dey on mute, I be help us check whether your audio not dey muted because I not hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Uche, as usual, would enjoy the twinkle for your eyes and the smile on your lips.
The way they always smile.
He'd always tell us that the conversation go lead.
Yes, yes. So as the matter be now, Uche, you know as we don't talk am now, we don't drop the update for there. People, I should say their blood don't they hot. But make we even start from this whole fire. What did they talk about? For marriage and relationship. That fire. What did they happen where fire feed they quench? If you just help us begin from there.
Okay, now thank you. Well, now very serious matter. In fact, this table when I want shake, so I don't know whether now they ready to handle them. But then it can be a very sad state. You understand? Where two people will be say they love themselves before, the fire strong before, and then all of a sudden they just find out say the thing don't off. Anyway, like they talk. There is no smoke without fire. Something they cost. And most times when, especially married people, yeah, we have this tendency to get carried away with ourselves. And you go begin to take your partner for granted. For economics, they call them the law of diminishing return. Now when it's like the demand and the supply, now everything on the day low, things don't they nosedive. Most of the time now because partners don't begin to take their relationship for granted, and especially when the partner know they feel loved again, or the connection will just dey again. You go notice say the fire will start to come down because I won't say this one. Everybody get the thing where attract them. Yes.
Everybody get what attract them to somebody.
Yes.
We go come to that matter because you don't see people be say they like them a certain way. But they marry another certain way. All of that. They can't become waiting the order versus waiting they get. We'll talk about that interest. But make I just let Nigerians know, say, those of us we don't see they send us message concerning top to read, on a fit navigate on a message now to relationship because this matter is a very serious matter. Waiting you fit do if you be say, if you get any question concerning this topic, I beg begin send us messages now for inside WhatsApp. Phone lines have go soon open because we would like to hear from you how this matter take. You don't get experience. I'll go to Joan. One of the things in way they sweet us for Bele well, where they make anybody mind cool. I don't know about na men, no, but we women, the sweetest thing for this life, not to love, and make the person who you love can't love you back. Try. It is sweet, well. But if peradventure you can't find us a person where you love, no love you back, or person where you love, wait to say love you back. It can't be like saying no can they love you back again. Because we women, they're very sensitive. Our senses are that we catch them. What's be the things them way, or maybe if I don't love that person back, I go feel begin tell and say, Oga, it be like say, I no love you again. The way I love you before. Is it possible to tell the person, I be make you keep quiet? That's what we need to do. If the love not there again.
Well, say this matter, both people with their relationship and those who don't marry, they handle the matter in a different way. It's just that, women, they work by their feelings. Men are factual. Women they work by their feelings. Once they feel them again, then go just tell you. Or if they don't tell you, they go to show them. But then, now very hard thing to do. Especially when a person where that love don't dig there before. okay, una get experience, una get history and memories of una love. So it dey hard at times for most married people to talk. But then the attitude go dey show. Some kind signs go dey show. But the problem is that most people know they pick this attitude. Women, they pick up faster than men. Women, they pick up faster than men. And that's why I always tell married people, once your wife open my tell you say, I am not feeling this, I'm not feeling that. No verse. Because most times men, woman fit talk say, I'm not feeling the love. Husband go say, because men, they work by facts. The man go say, what do you mean by saying they feel the love? But I they pay school fees. I the parent. I buy you shirt. I buy you car. How you go say they feel love? Because the way this thing, it is different. There was something that attracted you initially. And when that spark, or what they call a spark, when that spark done the off, you need to do something about it before the matter goes scatter.
Okay, you've been talking something about there's something that always attracts you into relationship. Well, they always talk and say men are waiting that they see, now they attracted by. And women are the things where they hear, then they attracted by. So if you look at now, for people who don't marry now, we as Oga Day house now, the baby where he marry come, don't they turn to hear something for house? They do the baby again. And as Madam Day, the sweet word where Oga bin they tell her when the one start, Oga sweet word don't they reduce. So where you go think, say how person fits, contain this kind of situation, how you go fit manage them based on say not be every time the ginger go there to keep up.
You remember say I talk say this thing where they call man everywhere get where they attract them inside.
Yes.
But I talked before say most times the couples, married people, they tend to take themselves for granted.
Okay.
Sometimes when life don't begin to happen to them, some women as children don't they come, you go find out say the love they don't share them. Especially when they even get to do sexual attraction. Sometimes people don't take the attention. The man when the man married before, money no dey. Now money don't they come, business don't they boom. The man don't they think of achievement, don't they think of plenty other things. So the love go they share, and most times they know when the thing they happen. So it good make husband and wife from time to time make them they check these things, because those who they allow they destroy their marriage. Another matter where they cause them again now, unresolved conflict. What I mean by unresolved conflict, when you get it where you don't put under the carpet and you never treat the matter.
Okay.
The matter
Oga, we get caller. Make we hear waiting this our caller won't talk, so that we don't go just keep them there for too long. Hello.
We don't lose that call.
Okay,
Sorry,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, I beg if you call us back if you hear us.
So then they call an unresolved conflict or resentment. They get one issue where the man keep for heart, the woman keep for heart. Something where your eyes see, something where you notice, but you keep quiet, they talk. Especially married people, they talk. And again, lack of communication. When the communication no dey again, the way that the flow no dey again, the way they chase your wife that time, they chase her again. Everybody don't relax. It's taking your wife or your husband for granted. You must remember, say, that's the way you start. You need to continue from time to time. You're supposed to turn to like policy for your house. But when you leave her, you can't allow life. You allow plenty. Life just happens to plenty people. You don't go know. The thing go to drop. You go to drop. And any issue where you don't keep under carpet, you don't talk. You go surprise after 5 years, 10 years. You go just see one kind of reaction. You don't notice say you don't vex if you see your husband. You don't notice say you vex if you see your wife. You don't notice say you don't even enjoy their presence again. You don't even give them time, attention, no they day again. Now why today go see some people phone, wife go face phone, husband go face phone. Some people go face other friends, people go face other things, and nature they abhor vacuum, which at the same time it also affect their sexual relationship, which is another area of intimacy. So it give problem. Some people don't lose mental connection, emotional connection, because some people now the mental connection I attract them. Some people now the emotional connection. Some people that thing will attract you now. You suppose go back to that thing they do them from time to time, and they create what they call memories. Now, if you enter husband and wife house, the first way you go see now pictures of their wedding. You need to keep all those things. Because when those things don't they again, when those things don't they die gradually, you don't begin they kill the vibes for your marriage.
Okay, Oga Uche been talk something about taking for granted, and this one now some people they talk and say sometimes when person they too love in partner they take for granted or take advantage of the fact say they too they show the love, and because of that one they reduce the way that they show the affection on top of the partner. What do you fit to talk about this one?
I know say people they don't tell me that kind of thing, but you see, my brother, unless that your partner no love you or no stand you, there is no love that is enough to show your partner. For example, women, we always enjoy love, care, petting, and affection, even when they reach 90 years old.
You mean you men or we men?
Women.
Okay. The gender women, not be honor men.
The gender women, okay. They like them.
Okay.
Now, you know, say men, they like to act like say we strong, but no me say we don't want them more. No me say we don't want them more. So you better make it a show. Men, you know, when they grow, they tell you say you are a man, you're a man. Be a man. Only God knows that in me. But thank God, say the men of this generation, those ones they go talk their mind though. But you see, the problem, baby, say when that issue don't come up, at times it hard for partners to open their mouth to talk, and because they fear say if they talk, if it start to bother their partner, they get partners where they worry. So when they go tell you, no, talk to me. Like some men say, talk to me. The man will say, talk to me. If the woman open mouth tell you say, I'm not feeling the love anymore. I don't feel I love you anymore. How you go feel? Some people feel wrong for the marriage.
Yeah.
So most time people they hide and they know they talk. It they hard. But you have to find a way. Or more so, make una seek counsels or make una seek help.
Okay, so make we even be very factual here. Love feel die. I see they say love now forever. If you don't love somebody, don't love the person, nothing will change out. So love feel really die.
You know, say this love, get different way. Emotional love, it die. But the love that is by choice, that love will be by choice, you know, they die. But you see that one they call emotional love, because, for example, if you enter family, if you enter marriage, they say the man or the woman they treat you anyhow. If there's verbal abuse, there's physical abuse, there's sexual abuse, all kinds of assault. You're gonna forgive, but the problem they say if you keep on hurting your partner over and over again, the emotional love go down. You're gonna die gradually. Even the sexual attraction, you're gonna off. Sometimes our attitude they off all those things. The romantic attraction will just go down gradually. That's why, even though there's forgiveness and there's forbearance in your marriage, you also need to know that you should not take your partner for granted. Do your best. That's how they tell married people. Do your best. And I will say it again, do your best not to take your partner for granted.
All right, I could just say reminder that talk, say phone line still they open and if you call us, and WhatsApp number still they available. Send us WhatsApp messages. We could know your experience or questions where you get for Oga Uche. We'll get Precious to the callers from Lagos.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Precious will not be me. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh yeah, now ask your question.
Please, the program, the thought that Auguste is talking.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in relationships. I feel that the love the guy has from me is going down because nothing that I ask from him, he doesn't do for me. So I was watching the name that he called me, pet name, things that he used to do for me, he doesn't do it again. So last week, Saturday, I went for a program, relationship program. So when I came back, I called him, say, there's some things that I'm noticing now that you're no more doing for me, this, that. He said yes, because I always accuse him.
You always accuse him?
I always accuse him. If he play with women, I will accuse him that this, or sometimes if he call, I will always accuse him. Say that accuse is always annoying him. I said, okay, sorry. It's okay. Program that I say sometimes I'm going somewhere, I will not tell him again. Say before I will call him or I'll text him that I'm going to play. I say, you have told me, I will correct myself. He said, no. He said, but you don't have to put putting all these things in your mind. Say some things that you used to do for me. Recharge card. You subscribe me. You recharge my phone. You do many things for me. You don't like me to lack. You say because you always tell me, say very soon the love will reduce. Some things that you used to do for me, you will cut it off. So you have complained a lot. So that's one that was talking to. I spent more than 1.5 calling him on phone so that we can settle the issue. So after everything, say no problem, I should change.
So he don't change now.
He don't agree to change.
In attitude, don't change now. He don't they do the way they do before.
Okay.
You don't. In a month, he will subscribe for me. He will recharge my phone. He will give me.
But now would they ask so that he don't change now? Is he doing better now after the conversation where you get with him? He don't they do better now?
On Sunday, she's that on Sunday chain now. Early morning now, he will text me. He will call me. Have you eaten this kind of. So all this is true. So if you notice that your partner, the love is not there,
Make you
talk.
There's something that causes it.
Thank you. This is a personal experience.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Precious. Oga Uche, you don't hear what's in Precious talk. Not be me, at the studio.
No smoke without fire. That's all it is. That's why I call and say they get what they call unresolved conflict. Something they will best the person, but the person no want talk. You go just they see by the person action. You go they play, and once you play out, I beg just politely call your partner. Ask Sam, is that doing anything? But most people now fight. Some women will just say, I know there's another woman. And you don't already spoil you. You know, the man as he say, because of she don't always accuse him. I'm now where most women cause pala. When you don't start the time and say there's somebody, even if person is there, you don't already spoil him.
You don't spoil him. Okay, so I go like ask this question because I know say this one go dey bother some people too. They talk and say when you dey marriage like that, relationship like that, you suppose share everything with your partner. Now, the question be say, is it safe to share everything with your partner? I mean everything, even your past, present, future. Is it safe to share everything with your partner?
See as I go answer the question because if I talk yes, people go misunderstand me. If I talk no, people go misunderstand me.
Because me said the way to hear what you want answer.
So for me, if I answer yes and no, it go sound somehow.
That's a political answer. Whereas you are neither here nor there.
But for me to help the conversation, my answer is no.
Okay, sir. Just hold that thought. We get caller. Oga Uche, wait.
Oga, just hold your no. Look what Benjamin call.
Hello.
Will they come back? Hello. Good morning, Benjamin.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Benjamin.
All right, go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay, see, I want to understand something.
Okay.
For example, you meet a girl with low self-esteem. For example, and you as a guy, they sure say you love this girl.
Yeah.
And maybe because of what she don't hear before, people tell her, say, maybe you're not fine, you not do this, you think will affect her later. Now you don't meet a guy who truly love you. And maybe you tell this girl now, say, yes, you beautiful, based on say you love the girl now, of waiting you see. Like our she talk, the spark.
Yeah,
the spark you don't see her for this girl.
Yeah.
But this girl now, because of waiting she don't face before, based on this low self-esteem, she can't still say, all these things they talk. Not be true. It can't affect the relationship now. What do you as a guy, what do you go do?
And
you they sure? Say yes, you truly love this girl.
All right.
Well, I always advise anybody will get low self-esteem problem. I know they advise that person to enter a relationship because if you enter, you will be a load to the person that is with you. If you can't marry, that one a big load because you have to keep reassuring. Don't say you go turn to reassurance company. You go there reassure.
Yeah.
Until that person get to love himself. What they call self-crush. Until you get to love and appreciate yourself. Trust me, you go to give your partner wahala. Most persons today, they are married, but they get low self-esteem issue. Most people, some people today, these are they enter relationship now because they are afraid of being alone. Yeah. Because one of the signs of low self-esteem is the fear of being alone. Yeah. Now, why if person hurts them now, if another person just come give them shoulder, they don't collect body.
Yeah.
So they good make you deal with your esteem issues is very, very important because you can't give what you don't have. If you get love,
but this one when the guy don't enter this matter already, now what do you want to do?
What do you go can do?
Now, as the guy don't enter, making the reassure the woman finish, and then making the advise the woman say, I beg, okay, you need to learn to love yourself.
Okay.
Learn to love yourself. You need to be. You go turn to the teacher now. You go the advisor, or else you will do it for the rest of your life.
Okay, so you know, say a lot of us they underestimate the power of therapy for Nigeria. The guy, if he suggests we should go for therapy.
Exactly. Trust me, therapy is very important. We don't help plenty people all over. Me, I don't help plenty people. Even those for Jamaica, America, Europe, because I do that as a therapist. So I don't meet many of them. Therapy is very important.
Okay, so Ogauche, sharply back to it because I get questions here for WhatsApp. One person asked one very important question for WhatsApp. But back to that question, we answer no. Why no to sharing everything?
Precious don't
as you say, two of us now one. Our team is your team. I mean, it's our team. Why you say no? Make we no share everything.
You don't see I'm not. I tell you, say
we don't start talking.
No, I know they fight.
Precious don't the best.
You don't see I'm. Nevertheless, the reason why I talk no now because nobody go tell you say at that instant you actually nobody can tell you that he has shared everything about himself to his partner. There is nobody. There must be one thing where we say you either forget or you feel say no dey necessary. You just leave the matter, you no talk am. And also sometimes if you are dealing with an immature partner. But honesty is very important. To be honest, to be transparent is very important. Yeah. But say you say one beginning tell person everything, I can assure you that even you don't go tell your partner everything.
All right, I beg, because of time, I could just hang that one there. But make I take this question from WhatsApp. This one talks say, please, I need your advice. I love this lady that made me agree to stand with her that the blood and to stand with her that the blood covenant that she had with her ex does not matter. And will not matter in any form or affect us, as long as she does not belong in the, does not believe in the blood covenant anymore. But it still rings in my head once in a while. Please, do you think this will come haunting me later by way of diminishing the love I have for her in the future? And if I end up marrying this lady, am I, as I am planning to, are we safe? That's what you talk. You say you name an Alpha from Anambra State.
Okay, what they make blood covenant strong now because number one, now blood, and number two, people don't use mouth talk, they don't use words, they don't talk something. So you better make the person go back to whoever you do the blood covenant with. Make the person make sure say he don't untie the thing with your own mouth because we never know what lead to the situation when we can deal with you. Make it not be say you now when you deal with now because the man dey Zamfara, she dey Lagos. So because of distance, she don't claim say she dey with you. Maybe the man show up tomorrow, the thing will spark again. So
okay,
it's
so,
better.
So the best, now, the guy advised her, she go back to the other ex-men and go settle the matter first before they come back together.
At least that one go give the guy the assurance, say the girl they ready to stay with him.
All right, maybe we sharply take this other call, then we'll come back to the messages. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for waiting.
I really appreciate this program because it's what as we are you people are communicating. I just remember what happened yesterday. Me and my friend, and he came and meet two of us and tell us about this problem. He have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend cheated on him some years ago. She even gave birth with somebody, and one day they meet for one party like that, and he forgave the girl. He accepted her back, and he even planned to marry her. He even take her to his parents. But now he came and meet us that whenever he remembered that cheating that she cheated on him, the thing keep bothering him, and he is thinking again he should not regret it by marrying her. He asked us yesterday. The advice we conclude is that we just tell him that just follow your mind. We can't enter between you guys. But he tell me that he tell us that that's the problem. Whenever he remember that cheating is thinking maybe if you marry her, you continue to regret. That's it. And I want to hear answer from you people so that I will know the more
you hear him?
I can help him again.
All right. Thank you.
The guy been love a girl. The girl leave and
she cheats.
Even born for another person, but they don't come back after some years. The guy beg, ready to take him back. So, but in saying anytime when you remember that thing, he make him vex. So, what's your advice, the guy?
Yes, I know that when this kind of thing happen, especially where it lead to, if to say maybe I say the girl sleepy person, that one they different now. But it can't go as far as say the person can't lead to picking. And that one don't tell you say that thing will happen between she and that person. No be once, no be twice. It must have been happening.
Not be plenty.
Unless maybe now one night.
The bomb picking now.
Unless now one night stand. No, see, most people when they get into this kind of matter, we never talk this one. Some people now one night stand feel lead to the matter, but if you see most times this particular matter will lead to picking. No be once they don't do them. Because that first time they will try to be careful, but when it don't continue, now when the person don't relax or waiting they do, now in one day you go just go do accidental discharge.
So your advice for the guy now make you move on.
My advice be say, see, this is what they call love. It's different for different people. If the love they very strong for your heart for the person, you go find out say one of these times na person where you go feel forgive and you go feel move on, because people they will know they emotionally stable. If the guy knows say deep down for his heart he love this girl, he can go ahead and marry her. And make sure say based on the discussion, make you don't sit down with the girl, ask her, okay, what thing happen? Make it be saying don't clear that air, because it's possible say the discussion where they get, the girl just tell and say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It good make you, because men they factual, men they logical. The man won't know what will lead to that matter.
Okay, so Ogachi sharply don't want somebody they worried about complaining to his partner when he noticing changes. The person now they ask say, and how about if you complain to your partner and the person they tell you they nag too much every time they nag? What thing you go do? Because you don't talk now, so you always talk, communicate with a partner when we get this issue. But in the case where you communicate and the person tells you they nag, what thing you want to do about them?
See, nagging depends on how you take through the talk. I don't tell you before. Men know they like for example, men know they like interrogation. Communicate with them. For example, you won't pass your message. If you just tell them start with, and most men know they start like that. Most men know they do that. When you want to start your talk, you just start with, I've noticed you don't love me anymore. You have stopped doing what you do before. You could just have to throw the talk. But see the way men they like them. Start by appreciating the things where the man don't do before. Tell them say you want to thank them for how they behave before. You want to thank them for how they take care of the children, how they love you, how they care for you. Say, but you don't notice, say, this is the way they do before. Don't reduce. Man no go deny that thing.
True.
Because you don't give her history. But when you start with, you don't love me again, you don't care again, you don't care again, you don't love me again, you don't start fights.
All right. Oga, because of time, we're going to need to wrap up for you, but we appreciate you take out time to answer some of these questions there today. Thank you very much for your time. Normal. We know say every time we call you, they always respond to us, and we appreciate you for that as well. Well, when I don't hear them, because of time, we need to buy break here because Fagbo Frank don't be on standby to check what thing happen for the world of business. I'll be why if we say make Uche join give us in WhatsApp, Instagram handle, so or Facebook handle, because some people feel one slide to your DM now they ask questions. I don't know if you give us an Instagram handle if you do social media. Okay, my Instagram handle na Uche Juan 60. Uche Juan 60. Okay. The Juan na Juan. At Uche Juan 60. Okay. All right. So for those of us who don't ask me questions, we will not fit take now for WhatsApp. I'm gonna go slide into DM for inside Instagram. Ask them the question. Uche Juan, the way we spell it. Then 60. Now you go put inside. Ask them question when you want. I just go reply you and give you the responses. All right, Fabok Frank, one carry come out the month now. Then talk say Sabino, so don't carry some people go court. Knock them charge of 1 billion naira for head. Say, come and tell me why you use my image and my here without my notice. What in this one imply? So he say he won't discuss the matter with person will be saying a lawyer for inside this matter to even explain to us, no could know whether the 1 billion could be payable or not. After this break, Frank Fabody join us with Business Matter. Stay with us.
Really? The best of Nickelodeon is coming to you on Wazobia Max TV. Yay! Yes, you heard right. The very best of Nickelodeon is now live.
The CBN, one major thing we see they do last week or 2 weeks ago to be precise, we said they changed our interest rate and they increased the interest rate from 11.5%, they increase them enter 13%, which now the MPR, where we call monetary policy rate, the same, similar to what the US called the interest rate. And this major move, we say they make, and I say, okay, make them try bring down inflation. You know, say if the interest rate don't increase for you to go get loan, definitely a lot of you would not be able to access those loans, and it would drive the economy a little bit lower as regards inflation. But it no work because Nigeria now very, very funny economy. Nigerian economy is a funny economy, and one of the things where they drive the Nigerian economy now foreign exchange. Now, why we always come here so you can understand a lot about the Nigerian business landscape. My name is Fagbo Frank. We'll go straight into some other stories we get for here. The number one story we get for here, we say Nigerian banks don't talk to their non-performing loan. It don't jump enter 5.3% as April 2022. What that one mean? It means say non-performing loan, loans where we say people borrow from banks and they no pay back. As they borrow these loans, we say they no pay back, definitely go affect their numbers. And all these things, MBS don't come out, Nigeria Bureau of Statistics don't come out, don't list them, talk say, oh boy, based on what CBN released as regards the report, non-performing loan don't increase by 5.3%. Another story we get for here, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Now, man, we say they move the market based on in tweets. Sometimes they move the market based on in memes, waiting for inside Twitter. You know, recently in massive acquisition for inside the capital market in by Twitter. At this point in time, in talk say one of the fiber optic internet company go enter inside the shores of Nigeria, where we call Starlink. And this company, when we say they enter Nigeria, it could definitely compete with the likes of our telecoms giant and as regards internet connection. Where people, they come out, they talk, say, Starlink is way better because they feel, say, okay, they go at least in one way or the other, key into fiber optic internet, and it go day at par regarding civilized crime with it for inside other countries. It go the market go day much more open. Knowing fully well, say the market competition go enter the market as regards data, as regards internet service. So more we look out for waiting they happen for inside the telecoms industry as Elon Musk don't chook eye for inside the Nigerian market. Time no day for us to discuss all the stories we get for business. We get one of Bonge guests we say understand a lot about the Nigerian business landscape, and as regards Nigerian business startups, the creative minds, and all of that. Now, him, we say understand a lot for this space. Now, business lawyer, and then we one site case study as regards Oga Sabinus, we say a comedian, into Friesland, and in carry the maker Friesland's written and the makers of one major dairy product, and also in sue these guys, UAC Foods, which are the major makers of fast-moving consumer goods with it for inside this country. They buy them for inside hold up majorly. In sue them, first sue Friesland 1 billion naira, and also sue the makers of a particular sausage roll. In sue them 100 million naira. Makers of the dairy product and also makers of the particular sausage roll, UAC Foods and Friesland, now in sue 1 billion naira. Why exactly in sue them? In talk say they use some of the major memes we say in the use for one of the creative intellectual property. We're saying they use the promoting skit, and then they use from time to time. And also it don't trademark all those things. It don't trademark the meme. It don't also trademark the slogan. We're saying they use for inside the street and inside skits. We're saying they do. What exactly business persons need to understand about these memes, about intellectual property rights, about making sure say you trademark waiting be your own as a business person, if not product or if not service. Now, why we call this man Mr. Omori Ediogorari? You're very much welcome, Mr. Omori.
You're getting the name.
Now, startup lawyer and a man we see understand a lot about the startup space. You're very much welcome, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
So what exactly you need to tell Nigerians about waiting occur between Oga Sabinus, now popular comedian, we win AMVCA, and the makers of particular dairy products we will know from inside this country, Friesland and UAC Foods. That aspect waiting Nigerians need to understand as a lawyer coming from a legal point of view.
Yeah, thanks. You know, one of the times I was here, one of the things I stressed the importance of having protection for your intellectual property. So if you're a creative, if you're a business person, it's important to protect your intellectual property. And you could either for names, images, brand protection predominantly fall under trademark. So let's talk about trademarks.
Okay.
So yes, he was right to have trademarked his brand, but there are certain issues that have come up, and which is why we always encourage creatives, entrepreneurs, and startups to work with experts, you know, people who are in the field. Law is a lot like medicine. There are different spheres, different fields, different specializations. And so there are lawyers who understand a particular niche a bit more than the others, you know. But while we're learned, we know a little about everything. So what happened was, yes, he had trademarked his brand, but I think there's some knotty issues regarding the procedure or regarding the approach taken. Now, to put things in context, there are 45 classes of trademarks in Nigeria, and the position of the law is clear. You are only protected under the class you trademark, right? So from the facts that are clear.
Can you give us an example of maybe
so
just
you have classes on, okay, let me shake a table. Yeah. You have classes that deal with bleaching cream, chemical products, and all beauty and cosmetics. You have classes that have to do with construction. You have classes that have to do with financial services. You have classes that have to do with entertainment, classes that have to do with real estate, classes that have to do with entertainment, advertising, tech, and the likes, right? So as a business person, as an entrepreneur, as someone who's trying to protect your intellectual property, before you rush to trademark, you first of all ask yourself, what class of trademark deals with this fair? So you don't just have a blanket trademark. You ask yourself, what class will I register this trademark and I'll get the appropriate protection? And then you find that trademark, and that's why you need an expert as advice. And the expert will tell you the aspect you should trademark in. And then you go and do your trademark within that class, right? Now, but what we always advise, and this is what I advise a lot of startups, especially those in the creative space that work with me, I say to them, one blanket class, one class isn't enough. It's always good to have series of classes. Register your trademark in series of classes that all fall within the sphere of what you're doing, right? So back to Mr. Sabinus. From the facts that we have seen, the trademark was done in class 36, right? Yeah. Which deals with financial services, insurance, banking, and all that, right? But you and I know the sphere he works in, entertainment and at best advertising, right? So that already affects the potency of his claim. Because if he had registered it in class 35, for instance, that deals with advertising, then would have been getting a bit closer. If he had also registered it in class 41, that deals with entertainment, then would have been a bit closer. You know, but registering it in a class that is entirely off the sphere of what you're doing affects the potency of your legal claim. You know, and I think, well, we don't know what angle his lawyers would take or what approach they would take, but, you know, this is just as far as it goes. You know, it's important that as a business person, as someone in the entertainment space, before you trademark your brand or protect your brand, you go the appropriate way. And the appropriate way would be to ask yourself, of these 45 classes, which works best for me? There are other issues. They mentioned that, okay, what he had attached is an acceptance letter, not a certificate. Well, the jury is still out there. You see, the process for trademarking are in different stages. Okay. First, you run a search. After you run the search, you submit if you're given the go-ahead by the trademark registry. And when you submit your brand for registration, they give you what is called an acceptance, an acknowledgement letter. And the acknowledgement says, okay, we've received this and we're going to process it. Now, when they have processed this and they have found it okay, they give you what is called an acceptance, which says that your trademark has been accepted. Now, when that is accepted, the next stage is to have what we call a publication stage. You know, they publish it in the trademark journal for 60 days for people to object if there's any objection or the likes. And where there's no objection, they now issue you a certificate.
Speaking of objection, I was even going to come there. For instance, now you get person who say don't already get a particular whether a creative identity or whether a product or service we say if you say in one trademark. But if before Sabinus don't trademark, if I see some of all these things we're saying they do, and I feel say this thing gets potentials to blow, and I quickly go trademark before in trademark, how you go use do things like that for inside law?
So the thing
I have a recipe. I'm a cook, for instance. Now we get chef for she get one special recipe which she always do. But I see say this recipe you get a tendency to blow, and I quickly go trademark before we say even get trademark. So areas like that, guiding against theft and plagiarism and copyright.
So here's the thing. First of all, the law aids the vigilant and not the indolent. So first in time. If there's a dispute, they'll ask who has the registered trademark for ABC.
First.
And you show that registered trademark. Then you have the legal protection. However, the law also frowns at this sort of called, in quote, black market practice, where you already know someone has a brand, and because the person has not taken active legal steps, you go ahead in a bid to get registration, even though you know that you really don't own that intellectual property.
Yeah.
But really, that gives rise to some equitable remedies, and which is the second part of this conversation. You know, there are two claims, one for Friesland and the other for the other company.
Yeah, because people, they come out, they talk, say, no be only Sabinus get that posture.
No, but see, for that image, one thing that comes to the fore is that the law also provides some remedy to creatives who have not trademarked, who don't have, and which is called passing off, right? So where you have become established, something has been established as your intellectual property, your product, or your creation, even though you have not taken active legal steps to register, to protect it legally, the law also gives you some leeway, some protection to sue on the grounds of passing off. That, look, this is me, this is what I have, this is my product, and even though I haven't registered it, I can show you grounds or proof that this thing belongs to me, and this fellow is passing off.
Fantastic one,
and ripping off my intellectual property.
Fantastic one, Mr. Oyi. Just one sentence. How much it is a limited liability company if you use register trademark? In just the financial scope summary.
Well, I can't give you a blanket figure because the fees also include professional fees, and lawyers charge a lot.
Oh, okay.
Some lawyers will charge less, but definitely over 150,000, within that range.
You don't hear we're saying don't come out, don't take it. Just 150,000 excluding the fees. We say you go pay the lawyer, go help you trademark that particular product or that particular service or that particular creative identity. We say you feel say you get, so that you know go fall victim to inside a lot will happen for inside for inside the market, and make you also pay attention to the classes before going ahead to trademark anything maybe say you get for inside market. My name is Fagbo Frank, and you know, say for year we always give you top notch stories around the world of business. No go anywhere, because the Good Morning Naija show continues. Stay.
Regarding your content how you want to protect her so that people no go use her and do things you can't vex. Because we will be content creators now. We go they open our eye. Now waiting with the if we go talk one thing, another person if you use them now, you want to say, now waiting at it. Okay, go do the right work so that this kind of thing not go happen.
Just like the person we talk about in case now, Sabinos, even if you trademark, make sure see that a particular class of trademarking will cover your kind of content. Now you trademark so that you know go they head in the wrong direction for a step of 1,000 kilometers.
I feel say we're supposed to ask question next time. So that when you say, if I trademark and like say go cover this kind of thing, this kind of thing, so that my matter not be like that.
And all that.
Well,
you know say laws day in Nigeria, but just we don't know how to use the laws. Well, now go draw curtain close for inside the show. Tomorrow on another day. And of course, tomorrow with the excitement of the weekend, we'll bring on the valedictory edition for the week. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. You don't join Hannah Bonnie together. Don't waste on a follow who know road. On a see all the road will show na today. Relationship will show na road. Love hearts will show na road. Everyone will show na road. Tomorrow na another day, wanna go follow us. Follow us on all our social media handles. So inside wazobiatv.ng and of course Wazobia Max TV. My name is Precious Amy. And you may say, I'll be your friend. I will continue to be your friend, Titi Lai Lai, as long as you agree. On top of social media, Instagram, na Precious Amy Official. Twitter, Precious_Amy. Till tomorrow, we go jam. We no go get accidents.
Democracy. See you tomorrow. Democracy.